Now, this is another article that CNN has here with Trump and the Pope. And Trump is doing some light castigating of the Pope. Now, he isn't doing anything heavy. Um, I mean, first of all, I'm not sure about Trump's education, and I'm not sure if Trump understands what the Pope is about. He see the Pope as a religious leader in charge of the Catholic Church, but I mean, if he had a good education and if he understood history and all this kind of stuff, he wouldn't even waste time with this discussion because the Pope is a politician. He is the president of the Vatican. The Vatican is a state, so that he has a political side and then he has a religious side. Now, I mean, on the other hand, I mean, again, if Trump understood this thing and had this good education, he'd understand that the Pope saying that he's a Christian leader and all this kind of stuff, you'll get into whether that is true. But um, the Pope is a politician. He thinks that he is the emperor of the world. I mean, he is the emperor of Rome. And, in a way, he has a lot of influence in the world. I mean, you just can't go out and say stuff that the Pope don't want to hear and you have some problems. And Pope will, I mean, when Trump becomes, if Trump were to become the president, he'll find himself going up to the Vatican and kneeling down, kissing the Pope ring. I mean, would he kiss the Pope ring is the other question. If he's this against him being so political, um, as it relates to immigration and the Pope and Trump. Um, the Pope would like the whole of Latin America to come to the United States. I mean, they're Catholics straight down, and with his design that he wants to be officially declared the emperor of the world and put our sovereignty at stake, he needs a lot of Catholic support up here. And every immigrant that comes out of Latin America, most of them are Catholics. And when they come here, when he has to make a move and it might call for some decision, it's going to be the popular thing because they're Catholics. So this is one reason I think that he has interest in immigration and so on. I'm not sure if he's talking about immigration in Europe and Italy and all those places. I'm not up on what he has said about that, but I'm not sure if he has even said anything about it. But he's morely interested here because simply America is a big nation that he needs to conquer, and the more Latinos that come up here, it makes it easier when he's going to make his move. So with Trump saying that the Pope is political and even Santorum and all, I'm saying state religion, I'm not sure what's going on with these guys. Haven't they read something that will let them understand that this guy is a political person? It is sad that these guys don't understand. And then they come around and still are being controlled by him because most of the stuff happening in the world, he is behind it and he's controlling this stuff. And look at the debate. If he becomes the candidate, he's going to be sitting on the side of a cardinal or some bishop in his purple robe. What he thinks about that?